Welcome back
Welcome back.
to another Sip and Spill.
Sip and spill.
You say it nicer than I do.
No, I don't. I think we say it the same.
You have like the seductive another Sip and Spill. And I come in like barging through the door.
Another sip and
Yeah,
spill.
honestly.
Here we go.
Spilling my drink everywhere.
No. All right. Today, I have another article. Was last week an article? Yeah, last week was an article.
Last week's was great.
Yeah, I had fun last week.
You set the bar real high with that article.
Yeah, well, I felt like we needed to start off with a bang.
We
We
did.
Literally.
Yes.
This one is not as sexual.
Okay.
Yeah, but still funny,
fine.
I think. Okay, so these are crazy and weird but true laws
Oh, you texted me
that
about
have been
okay.
passed in these states.
Okay.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay.
These are like the good random trivia things you could hit people with at parties.
Yeah, right.
You know,
Did you
like
know
stupid facts?
it's illegal too?
And they're like, no, it's not. It's like, really look it up. And they do, and you're right.
And their mind is blown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
that's
I'm
what these are
excited
like.
to learn a couple of things right
Some
now.
party tricks for you, if you
Yeah.
will. Okay, the first one. In Vermont, it is illegal for women to wear fake teeth without their husband's approval.
Like veneers or like dentures?
Yeah, it's technically mandatory for women to get written permission from their husbands if they want to opt for false teeth. So I guess, yeah, veneers or anything like that. You have to
Really?
get your husband's written permission before doing so.
So like like an oral surgeon wouldn't even perform surgery without a letter from the husband?
I don't know. I guess that's what it says.
Does that have anything to do with like oral sex?
Oh, I didn't even think about it that way. I mean, I think this one was probably passed a really, really long time ago and things are different now. But I can't imagine like if you, because like I have a fake tooth, one, just because the nerve was dead and it had like it had to go. But like, would I need to get permission for like like if
one
it's
tooth?
health related,
Right.
like if you have to get them pulled and replaced, like do you have to
That in Vermont.
in Vermont?
Interesting.
Vermont, I
Okay,
see
yeah.
you.
Interesting.
Okay, in Arizona, it is illegal for a donkey to sleep in a bathtub.
Like, how did that come to be?
So, well, I'm glad you asked. I'll tell you.
Tell me.
In the 1920s, a local dam broke, flooding a rancher's home. The rancher's donkey had become accustomed to sleeping in the bathtub, which filled with water and whisked him miles away. After working to rescue the animal, the town passed a law that prohibits donkeys from sleeping in bathtubs, though it is okay for them to stand in one.
Interesting. Like, they really had to pass a law because one donkey
Yep.
had an issue.
One donkey incident.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right.
In Florida, legal parking fees towards animals must be paid. Legal fees have to be paid for animal parking, including elephants, camels, and horses. This law took effect in the 1920s when the Ringling Bros Circus moved its winter show operations to Florida.
Okay. So if you're riding an elephant and you get a parking ticket, you have to pay it? I'm confused.
You can't park your elephant in the street or like on the sidewalk.
All right.
Like you can't roll up to the bar on your elephant. Like
Not in Florida, but anywhere
not in
else.
Florida, but you can't like parallel park him like on
Okay.
the street. You're gonna get a ticket for that.
And he's responsible for paying that ticket?
No, you will be. That elephant doesn't have any money.
But But how would they know he belongs to me?
I don't know. I guess they would put a ticket on your elephant, and then when they would your car, and then when you go back to your friend, he's gonna have like a ticket.
What were the Ringling Bros doing on their time off?
I don't know.
And why were they taking these elephants out?
Like, you think of a circus and you think of like the animals like being stored or
Right.
whatever, but
no, they're out painting the town red.
right, they're just walking around town, hanging out on sidewalks, getting tickets. The next one is in Alaska. You can't put an animal in the back of an open vehicle unless the dog's tail wags 46 inches or higher. The law was put into effect after one pup was reported as a public nuisance.
Oh. Mm-hmm. I'm okay with that one.
That you can't have a dog in like the back of a convertible?
Or like the trunk, not the trunk, the truck. What do you call it? The bed of a truck. Why can't I speak?
Oh, right. Like the bed of a truck. Yeah,
that's fine.
Okay,
Safety
so you like
reasons,
that one.
Yeah, I like that one.
You like that rule.
Keep the animals safe.
Yeah, keep the animals safe. But this one, it doesn't seem like it was passed to keep the animals safe. It was more like...
That dog is annoying.
It was annoying. How could a dog possibly be annoying in the back of a car? to other people.
I'm thinking
I mean,
certain dogs, certain friends of mine and their dogs and their barks.
okay, fair.
You're not going to ruin my joyride.
No. Okay. All right, fair. All right, we'll keep that one.
I approve of that one.
In Connecticut, a pickle must be able to bounce. In 1948, 2 men were arrested for selling pickles that were unfit for human consumption. Discussing ways to check for good pickles, officials declared that a pickle is legitimate only if it bounces. The pickles in question did not bounce, so the 2 men were arrested and fined, and the pickles were destroyed.
I wish you told me about this. I would have literally brought a jar of pickles. Wait, so I'm supposed to drop it, and
It has to bounce on the floor. Otherwise, it is, in Connecticut at least, not suitable for human consumption.
And I guess we're talking not like the diced.
It's got to be a full dill pickle or something, right? Like a full.
And does
full
a cucumber bounce?
I don't know.
Or is it the vinegar that's giving it? I'm looking more into this one because I'm intrigued.
Yeah, I'm a pickle person, so I didn't know that my pickle was supposed to bounce.
Yeah,
but that's a legitimate law. All right, so those laws had a little bit of a backstory. These don't. These are just laws, so get ready. You only have your imagination to decipher what could have possibly happened to make these laws real. In Missouri, it is illegal to wrestle a bear.
Okay.
Goes without saying.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't.
Right.
In Alabama, it is illegal to drive blindfolded.
I would hope.
I
would hope so.
But what had to have happened that law had to go into place?
Do we want to know?
No, I don't want to know. In Arkansas, it is illegal to honk your horn near a sandwich shop after 9 p.m.
We've talked about this one. What the fuck happened?
That I want to know.
That one I really want to know.
For that to be a legitimate law passed in Arkansas, what happened after 9 p.m. near a sandwich shop?
But sandwich shops aren't even open that late, right? Unless a Panera Bread. Are we going to call that a sandwich shop, though?
No, and I doubt when this law was passed, Panera even existed. That one I want to know.
We're going to have to star that one as well.
And we'll star that. We'll want to look more into that one. In California, it is illegal to whistle for a lost canary before 7 a.m.
Again, how did this come to be?
But why lost? Only a lost canary you can't whistle for before 7 a.m. But what if you were whistling with your canary? It's not lost. Can you whistle before 7 a.m.?
I couldn't even bullshit something for that one. I have no idea.
I don't know. In Delaware, you cannot sell your dog or cat's hair. I don't know why you would.
And who's buying?
And who's buying it?
Because I have loads of Rambo shedding. I will sell.
Yeah. Well, I mean, think about some of the fetishes and some of the things people sell.
Yeah.
Like that girl selling her farts in a jar.
Weird.
Yeah.
But
people will
legendary.
buy anything. Legendary. I mean, she made a lot of money doing that.
And here we are trying every week
right.
to make it by.
To make it by. Scrape and buy every single week.
Doing God's honest work.
Doing God's honest work. When we could just be farting
in a jar.
Yeah. In Georgia, it's illegal to live on a boat for more than 30 days.
That's weird.
They
don't have houseboats in Georgia.
You would think, because I feel like Georgia's a warmer state, so a lot of people would have something like that. But no more than 30 days. So 29 is fine. But
30,
no more.
You got a problem.
Thursday, you got to dock.
Yeah.
You got to dock and you got to step foot on land.
I don't know who's really enforcing it.
Right. Who enforces that and why? What's it to you if this guy's on his boat
for 30
days? If he's not bothering anybody, what
apparently
does it matter?
he is.
Well, right. Somebody was bothered enough to make this
Someone made a stink.
In Indiana, it's illegal to ride a horse more than 10 miles an hour.
I guess that I could see that. When I'm in the preserve, it says that it's illegal to ride your bike faster than 15 miles an hour. I guess just so you don't hurt anyone that's not keeping up with your speed.
Do horses go more than 10 miles an hour?
Oh, totally.
They do, right?
I would think so.
Yeah.
I don't know how fast, but definitely more than 10.
Yeah?
Because
they're
ride
fast,
a bike
right.
at 10. When a horse is running, it's going to smoke you.
Right.
I'll race a horse.
Will you?
Just not in Massapequa Preserve.
Just not in the preserve because it's illegal. Or in Kentucky. Or where was that one? That was Indiana.
Indiana.
Yeah. You can't. In Kentucky, a woman cannot marry the same man more than 4 times.
You know what? I agree with that.
Do you?
Yeah. I think that
well,
that should
enough is
be
enough,
right.
then.
Come on. You tried how many times? It's not working. It's not fucking working. I would like to say that to a lot of my friends.
Right, but what happened that a law was legitimately passed for that to be a thing?
I'm sure a lot happened. Within those 4 marriages, I'm sure a lot happened.
But now what about the man? Like it says a woman can't marry a man more than 4 times. Can a man marry? I mean, it would be the same thing. It's
right.
the same reverse, but why is the law that
the woman
can't
probably
marry?
popped off.
Yeah.
She probably had every right
so
to, but
they
she
were
shouldn't
probably
have
just
went
like,
back.
all right.
Enough now.
Enough of you now.
Cool
you
it,
did
you
this
two.
to yourself, and now it's over.
Yeah.
Now, legally, you can't do this to yourself or any of us ever
Again. We're sick of it.
We're all collectively sick of it. Yeah,
There
think about the amount of friends that you have or people you know in life that you were just like, enough.
Enough now.
It's now illegal. Now it's illegal.
Yeah. I love that law.
Yeah, I love
I think we
That's a
should
good
make
one.
it two times.
Yeah, two's a good number.
Yeah.
Two's a good number. Okay. In Louisiana, it's illegal to send a surprise pizza.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's a
sad
negative one.
I
don't like that one at all. Why?
Yeah. Who wouldn't like a surprise pizza?
Seriously. It's not like
Yeah.
when you like shit on someone's stoop and light it on fire. That's like a surprise you don't want. But a
Right.
pizza, who wouldn't want a surprise
Right,
pizza?
especially if you didn't have to pay for it and like
Yeah.
a pizza guy just showed up at your house, right?
That's a gift.
It's like the end of the day, end of a Sunday. You're back from like watching the games, being out, and like you're not cooking, but you're hungry now.
Right.
And like all of a sudden, the doorbell rings. Surprise.
And it's
Here's a pizza.
Yeah.
From your friend Natalie.
And you're going to take that away from someone?
Right.
How
right.
dare you?
How dare you?
That was Louisiana?
That was Louisiana.
What do they know?
What do they know? You know what? They don't know pizza. They don't know
No.
good pizza.
Right. And that's why to them it doesn't seem like such a sin to do something like that.
Right. Because it's probably
Who cares?
bullshit.
It's just pizza.
It's
Yeah.
bullshit pizza, and
It's
they probably don't
Elio's.
want it anyway. And they're
Right.
like, no surprise pizzas
Yeah.
anymore. Because
Yeah.
now I have to throw it all out because I'm not going to eat it. It
Right.
just tastes like shit.
Exactly.
Maybe that's what it was.
That's logical.
Or
You
maybe
know.
somebody just got like 1,000,000 surprise pizzas one day as a prank, and now they had to make it a law.
Honestly,
I'd still love 1,000,000 surprise pizzas.
I would freeze
but-
them and
Yeah.
hold on to them for as
Yeah,
long as I
there's
could.
or throw a pizza party. Now everybody gets a surprise pizza.
Aw.
Louisiana, you're fucking up.
They are fucking up.
Yeah.
I don't like that law at all.
Change that law.
Immediately.
We're gonna start a what is it called? Like when everyone has to sign something.
Oh, a petition.
A petition to change that law. In
Change
Louisiana.
that fucking law.
Yeah.
And change the marriage law to 2 times.
Yeah, I like
max.
that one too.
You're capped at 2.
In Montana.
I always forget about Montana.
Who
Who lives there?
Who lives in Montana?
Honestly, like really, who lives in Montana?
I don't know anybody who lives in Montana.
No. I don't want to know anyone.
No,
I don't think.
I don't. Think
I just feel like
either.
they'd be like a John Doe, forgettable
Yeah.
human being.
Well, you won't want to meet anybody from there when you hear this law,
oh God, hit me.
because in Montana, not a pizza, but it's illegal to give someone a rat as a present.
Now I really don't want to know anyone from Montana because what are they exchanging over there?
Yeah. What does their white elephant look like? You could keep that, Montana.
Yeah.
Okay, this one is in New Jersey, it's illegal to wear a bulletproof vest while committing or attempting to commit a crime. If you get caught, you could be charged separately for it. So not only will you be charged with the crime, but also charged for wearing a bulletproof vest while committing that crime.
Wow.
Yeah.
Because you're really a criminal then, because you really
Right.
know what you're doing. It's premeditated, and what you're doing
Sure.
is illegal, and you know that you might be shot at for what you're doing.
Yeah.
So yeah, you know what? Fair enough.
Right. But like if you're a criminal, you don't care. You're already
Yeah.
committing a crime. So
Right. But I also feel like criminals are so like, I mean, what do I know? But they're not putting a bulletproof vest on because they don't
it just
give a
seems
fuck.
very like, all right, if you're gonna commit this crime, you can't wear the vest though because we're gonna have to shoot at
Yeah,
you. So
yeah.
like you can't. Jersey.
Yeah, a little bizarre for sure, but it's Jersey.
It's Jersey,
It's
so
Jersey,
that's
right.
yeah. And the last one. In North Carolina, it is illegal to sell or consume alcohol where a bingo game is being played.
They don't want the elderlies to have some fun. And honestly, I think I hate this one the most.
Yeah, I agree. Well, not even the elderlies. I love a good game of bingo.
Yeah, but when those bingo like there is a designated bingo spot by my house
there
actually, and I
is?
always think it's so funny because it's been there for years, and I'm always like, who goes there? But like obviously people are going.
Yeah.
And then one night, it's near CVS, and one
Okay.
night I went to the CVS like late night, I had to get something, and I saw a bunch of. Oh, they're like linking arms walking in, and I'm like, oh my God, good for them.
Yeah.
And if I knew that it was illegal for them to, for good old frickin'
You'd sell it outside on the street.
Eugene to
Yeah.
crack open a cold one,
Yeah.
while he played a game of bingo with his friends, with his
Right.
old pals.
Right, with his old pal.
Give him a break.
Yeah. Well, when I think about bingo, we used to go to this resort upstate every year, and they have like stuff to do, like especially if it's a rainy day or whatever. There's like events and stuff or whatever, or even at night. And there would be bingo would be one of them, and we would all get drinks and we'd sit and we'd play bingo while it rained because we couldn't be in the pool, we couldn't really be outside, and we'd play some drunk bingo, and it was always a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So when I think about bingo, that's what I think about, that experience. So to
Yeah,
say
like
that I wouldn't be able to
harmless
sit
and
there
fun.
and right, like what about on a cruise or at a resort or whatever? Like what about those people? Like you can't.
I mean, I guess
Maybe
some
I mean
people
they
are
don't
getting
have cruises
too.
cruising through North Carolina, but
People in North Carolina who are playing bingo are getting too competitive and too aggressive, and they don't want them to get extra belligerent via alcohol.
there it is. That's it.
So be it, I
So
guess.
be it.
I don't really like it.
No,
I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I support it,
no.
but I guess if I had to,
Understand it.
that's where my mind would go.
Yeah.
All power to those Carolinans. Is that what you'd call them?
Carolinans.
Go off.
Go off. You know what? Be a rebel and have
Yeah.
a beer while you play bingo.
You deserve it.
Bring a flask in there with you. with
Life is
something in it.
short.
Life is short. And that's where we're going to end this. With life is short.
Life is short.
Have a drink when you play bingo.
And pay your elephant parking ticket.
And pay your elephant ass tickets.
Yeah. This was a good one.
All
I'm
right.
definitely going to go home and drop a pickle on the floor
Okay.
just to test it out.
Well, you could update us and let us know
All
how
right.
that went for you.
I will.
All right. See you next week, guys.
See ya.
Bye.